Space, final frontier. Yes, so good morning. This is just a slight test for live streaming where I'm just probably going to talk an awful lot of nonsense for a few minutes.
We're not there yet.
Are we not? Well, it says to me that meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Okay, it is now.
Ah, entertaining. Space, final frontier.
Oh, there you are.
Here I am. Yes, so good morning. This is just a slight test for live streaming where I'm just probably going to talk an awful lot. No, not that much then. Grand.
I've just muted it on the YouTube page.
Good.
To make sure that that can still run. I'm gonna try and go onto YouTube and make sure I can hear it, to make sure that my muting it hasn't stopped it, if that makes sense. I'll remember how to get onto YouTube.
Very entertainingly, I'm now watching myself on YouTube. Yeah.
Good. Taking me a little while to get there. Search.
Entertainingly, I can actually hear you whilst watching myself, listening to you. I've kind of got you in stereo, but at different points in time. It's about a minute behind on YouTube. On YouTube.
That's brilliant. So it's muted there, but it does work on YouTube still. Hooray! It's quite clear too. Excellent. Okay.
The other thing is we can only see Chris, which is good.
Yeah, actually that is brilliant, isn't it? So what happens then if I'm going to spotlight Nathan next. Oh no, I have to turn off, remove the spotlight, and then there and spotlight Nathan. And then he comes.
Okay,
in.
So I'm now spotlighted. Hello.
The time lag means that Chris,
we don't know yet, do we?
Don't know if it's worked.
Yeah, I'm not in space. I'm.
Oh yeah, you're in a different setting. What kind of entertaining background can you come up with, Nathan?
Not much, I don't think. Let me tell you about trees. Yeah, there's me.
There's you.
Well, I've just heard Nathan saying, we don't know yet, do we?
Keep talking, Nathan.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like I can remove my own spotlight if I feel like it, which is interesting. I won't, but...
Try it, go on.
Yeah. What, removing my spotlight?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, I've removed it.
But Captain Kirk back.
Yep.
There he is. Good. All right, Chris. Why don't you start teeing us up for a worship song, namely How Great Thou Art?
Yes, so we're coming to that point in our service where we need to praise and worship our Lord. And so we're going to join together in song, How Great Thou Art.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hand hath made, I see the stars, I hear the mighty thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Jim, you okay to pause for a minute?
Then sings my
say
soul,
that. I've done the wrong thing.
my Savior God, to thee.
I did make a mistake.
How great thou art, how great thou art.
Note to self, always stop the thing before you stop the share.
So interestingly, on screen at the moment, I can see myself in the top corner, but there was no sound. Oh, what am I doing?
Have you muted your YouTube?
Oh, there we go. I had in fact muted YouTube because I got too confused as to who was talking.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't know if Jim was talking to me or who was already talking.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all working great.
I've got to remember to stop the thing before I stop the share. Otherwise, the thing keeps playing and being heard, even though I've stopped the share. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I was still in the top corner while the song lyrics were on.
I don't think I can do anything about that.
In that case, I better make sure that I always have a straight face.
Yeah. Or just step away from your camera.
Or
I
turn your
could
camera off.
Or turn your camera off.
That's just genius.
So I'm going to play the song again and share it, and then see if that helps you.
It might also be, though, because you were pinned.
Oh.
I don't
was
know. It
wondering
might.
about that.
I can't even see him now.
No, that's because I turned my camera off.
If I remove the spotlight and you go up there, are you still in the... Let's see if removing the spotlight takes you off the song.
Yeah, we've got to wait a while, though. We're quite lagged
I'm
behind.
going to share the screen. Sharing I Sing Worship. Making that play.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hand hath.
Where are you at the moment, Chris?
The music's just starting.
Yeah.
And I can't see. I can't see Chris this time.
I'm not there anymore. Hurrah.
However, just before, because you had unpinned Chris, whoever spoke was showing up. Oh no, you're back there, Chris.
No, he's back because I spotlighted him.
Oh, okay, I see.
So spotlighting him holds him there.
How great thou art.
Has he gone now?
Then sing
I think we're a bit behind. We'll find out in a second.
God to thee. How great thou art. How great thou art.
He hasn't gone yet.
No. Oh, now I've gone.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so you're
Oh,
right.
and there's Nathan.
It's entirely connected to the spotlighting.
Okay.
That's fine. What I'll probably do then is just keep me on spotlight, and I'll just move out of shot.
Okay, good.
Um,
So the wings would look odd flapping on their own.
I'm probably not going to go for wings at that point. I'll come up with something. Don't worry.
Okay.
It'll be.
Let me just try and screen share the sermon and see how that works. Oh, hang on. That's not the sermon. That's Nathan's video.
That looks like the sermon to me.
Oh, okay. That's because it's fallen behind. Right. Okay. Let's see what this sounds like.
You seek out in the bookstores. Following someone on Twitter means that you're subscribing to their tweets as a follower, that their updates will appear on your timeline, that you'll receive news about them and what they've been up to. And that person will also be able to send you direct messages. You clearly want to know about this person. You want to know.
That sound okay?
Yeah, that sounded fine.
Okay, good. Okay. So next then, Nathan, do you want to practice teeing up your tree, and then following on from that?
Yep. I won't do the whole spiel, so I'll just do a bit.
Does the video need to appear before you?
No, I'll give a little bit of an introduction to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're thinking about costs, and we have Moreland students on placement with us, and there are things that they have to do in order to be on placement here. One thing is being willing to do whatever task their supervisor, me, assigns them. I've decided to pit them against each other. We're going to set them a bunch of competitions over the weeks, and well, here's our first one.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
Touch 3 trees.
Each tree must be a different species.
I can't say the word. Species.
Fastest wins.
Your time starts now. Okay, but what if I don't know if it's a different species?
I don't know. That's. I'm afraid that's your problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I mean, there's, yeah.
Stop the thing before
Cool.
you stop the share.
Yep, and so there we saw Hannah and Ewan. I do have a few times for you here and a few facts just so that you're aware. Ewan touched the 3 trees in 2 minutes, 49 seconds. Hannah hadn't left the house until 3 minutes in and took 11 minutes and 46 seconds. Now, you may have noticed as she passed, before she even touched the first tree, I think she passed at least 3 trees. And then I have a little bit of spiel about cost and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Cool.
So that seems to work then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We know music works. We know how to keep the right person focused at the right place. The only downside to this whole arrangement is I have to shut up all the way through.
For what it's worth, I've got gaffer tape. If that helps.
Oh, I've got a button here that says stop live stream. So I can, if I click stop